So today we're going to be using the Adafruit Trinket from Adafruit to do a USB login. You could use this to plug in into your computer and have it enter a password for you. And it's only $6.95, so it's actually a pretty good deal. There's a lot of interesting uses. You could have a 120 character password and just plug this in and it would type the entire password for you. So there's a couple of things we need to do before we get started. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the specs page. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to have to install the drivers. The drivers aren't so much for the device to work as a keyboard, but more so it can recognize in Windows or whatever operating system you're using. Adafruit has the entire steps pretty well detailed, so I'll let you do that part. But you're going to also have to put the keyboard library into Arduino itself, which Adafruit has pretty well documented. Once again, the links are below, so you can always look at the links to follow through Adafruit's pretty helpful steps. So once you got the USB keyboard up and go in with the libraries, you're going to be able to plug in this device to replicate a keyboard. Now that's sort of the whole point, but as we'll see, Adafruit made a couple mistakes in their code. So this is my code. It's a little bit modified from their prank example. There's some important steps to it. So one of the most important things is to add a delay. So I added a 10-second delay here. If you don't add this delay, it actually makes programming this thing again really difficult, as the keyboard will start typing all over your screen, even when you're trying to just reprogram the whole thing. So I thought 10 seconds was appropriate. Once you get it working how you want, you can make it whatever you want. And then the next part I added was a wait till connected thing. On my computer, it was reading the USB incorrectly if I didn't do this wait till connected. You pretty much have to continuously pull the keyboard, otherwise it says that there's an issue going on. So then you're able to finally start, and you can type whatever you want. I wrote "you've been hacked," but you can actually use your password, and that's where you'd put your password in. And then you're pulling again, and then I did a type delay. So the type delay is sort of just a continuous timer that allows you to set whatever time of delay you want and continuously have the computer not detect an error on the keyboard. So all in all, it works pretty well. I'll open up an example with Notepad to show you really quick that it works. So there is a 10-second delay here, and then there's a delay every 5 seconds, but after that you'll be able to see the words "you've been hacked," multiple times. This is actually a pretty convenient way of typing in your password if it was extremely long. And the reason why is it's still read as a keyboard, and so you don't have the restrictions that Windows would normally enable if it was, for example, like a copy paste. There's other things you could use it for. You could use it for quick macros. You could really use it for whatever you want. There you go. You can see the text on screen works pretty good. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, you can go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And that's me signing out.